And now we are going to start a new session 13, print a document. Okay, and this is also the very important topic in a word processor. Print a document. This option we use after completing the work in a document and we want to print that file with the help of the output device. Okay, and that document take out on a paper. Many times we use a soft copy output, and the soft copy output display on the monitor screen, but sometimes we want a hard copy output, so in that case we need to print a document. So that output is called as a hard copy output. And how we'll get when we print a document with the help of the output device. Okay, so that printed document is called a hard copy output, right? So what we do, first of all we type the information in the Word document and make a file. After that we can use a print option from the Office button, right? Now we have a steps to follow this print option. Okay, now we can see the practical topic in a word processor, right? First of all, we open the Microsoft Office or Microsoft Word application, and after that we can type any information or document, right? After that, what we'll do, we can save a document. We know very well, click on the Office button and then choose a save option. So this is a process to save a document. We can save a file with the file name and we can click on the save option, right? And after that we want to print a document. Same process, we click on the Office button and we'll choose a print option. Okay, when we click on the print option, now you can see on the computer screen you have a print dialog box. Okay, when we click on the print option, a print dialog box will appear, and this dialog box display the all setting of your printer. Okay, and and one thing is very important. If you want to print a document, so first of all you should check you have a printer and the printer is installed in your computer system and the print is on also, and you have a paper. After that we need to set the some settings. Okay, how? Now in the dialog box you can see the name, printer name, that means which printer you are using. Okay, so you have a suppose that this one and this one. Okay, and the installed printer name you can see in the list. You can select any one. After that we need to set some settings. We have a page range option. Okay, and in the page range option we can see all current pages and selection. These options we have to set. And after that we need copies option. There is a number of copies. It tells how many copies we want to print. Okay, and then also we can set some property option, right? So what is the use of the printer and page ranges? Now we can see in the description. Now see here. Okay, the dialog box will appear, a print dialog box will appear. So there are many settings available in the dialog box. Now we can use them. Now see print range, right? In the print range section already we have discussed, page range section we have discussed. There are many options. All that means whole document. Okay, if we are using this option all, so that means we have, suppose that we have a number of pages, so now we have a 2 pages, so that means we can take a printouts of both pages. Okay, now next is a current page. current page, that means page on which the cursor is currently placed. That means if we are setting the current page option, so your current location is, now we have 2 pages and my current location is page number 1. In that case, I can take a print out my current page. Okay, that means the cursor is currently placed. Okay, now next option is selection, and this option is only the selected text is printed. That means if we are using selection option, how will it work? Need to select the text and click on the again print option. Not functioning. Okay, so in that case only selected text is printed. Okay, now we have a next option, that is a pages, and this is a very important for us because it specify the selected page numbers that need to be printed. Okay, that need to be printed. That means suppose that we have a number of pages in our document, right? We have a number of pages document, and suppose that we want to print alternate page, right? Suppose that I want to print up first page number first, and page number 3, page number 5. Okay, so we can set this process, or the next option also we can use, I want to print one page number 1 to 5. So this is also the process we can set the pages. Okay, and like after 5 I want to print a page number 8. I want continuously page 1 to 5 and then I want a page number 8. So this is also the process to set your pages, right? Like example means the print the number of pages 2, 3 like this. Okay, you can set pages in a pages option. Okay, and suppose that like a 2, 7, 10, 15, like you have a many pages, 20, 50, 100 like, and you can set here any number which you want to take a print out. Okay, and after that we can do some copies. This option we can set the copies option, and you can select the number of copies of the document to be printed. Okay, suppose that I want print page number 1, and that information I want number of copies. Suppose that I want 5 copies. Okay, so I can set here number of copies 5. Okay, so this is also the process to set a number of pages, number of copies. And next option is properties, and it is also the very important because sometimes we want to set a print and sometimes we want the information in a both sides of that page. Okay, so in that case we need to set the property. If you click on the property, a dialog box will appear with the many options which you can set. Will not discuss because it right now, because see here property, and in that property we can set many options because the printer is not installed in my system. So you can set here all the property option. Okay, something is like a pages, and you can use a height and width, and you can use orientation, landscape, portrait, all the setting we can do here, right? And also you can use a duplex option, because using the duplex option we can set our page, because when we print information or content, so in that case duplex case we can take a print out both side, right? Now after that, after the setting all the options, we need to click on the print option. Okay, after setting all the options, there is a last option, that is a OK, means we are ready for printing. So we'll click on the OK option. and we click on the OK option, and then the printing will start. Okay, so this is a process to print a document. Now the new topic, session 14, create a table. And this is also the very important topic, because the table option is a very important for us, and using the table we can arrange our data in rows and columns. Okay, because sometimes we want to store our data in the tabular format, right? So in that case we can create a table in a document, and table help us to present information in an organized way. Okay, which types of information, if you want to which types of information you want to show or store in our document. So in that case sometimes we want to create a table. Okay, and table display the data in a rows and columns. Okay, rows and columns, all the vertical information display as a columns, and horizontal information is called rows. Okay, so now you can see on the screen you have a 1 2 3 4, you have a 4 columns and you have a 8 rows, and the first is a heading, and this is small boxes is called a cell. Okay, so how will create a table in a document? Now let's see in the practical topic, creating a table. Now I want to store some information. Okay, some information, students. So first of all I'll click on the insert tab, and in insert tab we have a table group. Okay, and we click on the table group. Now we can see here grid options. Okay, so by default we have a 10 into 8 table grid. Okay, I want 4 columns, so I'll go horizontally 4, and I want to 4 rows, 5 rows, 6 rows, so I'll go down. Okay, so first of all we need to select the grid, and after that you can see in the document the selected grid. Okay, 4 into 8 table is appearing in a document, and we click on that. Now the table has entered or inserted in your document. Okay, and when we create a table in the document, now the table tool is appear in the toolbar, and there is a two tab, that is a design tab. These are design tab and layout tab. Using these tools we can do some changes, or we can modify our table. Okay, we'll do later, but now after inserting the table, we can type information. Like I want to write here some information like roll number, name, so you can write information like this. You can store information, data. Students. Okay, you can put the class like a 9th. Okay, it depend on you. Marks getting like 85, 78, 98. Okay, sorry. And you can drag and drag this. So this is a one way to create a table in our document. Okay, now come back. This is one way to insert a table in a document. Now you have a second method also. Okay, set a location where you want to insert a table, and after that again you click on the insert tab, and in the same table group you have a insert table option. Okay, so now we click on the insert table option, a insert table dialog box will appear, and in the insert table dialog box we have number of columns option and number of rows option. Okay, so we can set a number of columns and number of rows in the dialog box. Suppose that I want 3 columns and 3 rows, and then we can click on the OK button. Now we can see in the document we have a new table, and that is a 3 columns and 3 rows. Okay, and we can write here all information like this. Okay, so this is a process to insert or create a table in the document.